The Enso, a minimalist symbol reflecting Japanese aesthetics, is also called the Infinity Circle, Japanese Circle, Zen Circle, or the Circle of Enlightenment. How did this simple symbol come to represent the idea of eternity, and what other interpretations does it have? In this video, we'll take a closer look at the deep meaning of the Enso. The Enso is considered a sacred symbol in the Zen school of thought. It's typically created with one uninterrupted stroke of the brush, although sometimes it can be painted with two strokes. Drawing an Enso is a precise art that has to be done in one fluid stroke. The Enso can be open or closed. Once drawn, the symbol can't be altered in any way. The Enso symbol can be traced back to the 6th century, where it was first depicted as an out-of-shape circle. It was believed to represent the idea of immense space that has no need of anything and contains nothing that it needs. It is an indication of satisfaction with what one has. It is empty and yet full, with no beginning or end. The Enso expresses the complex ideas of Zen Buddhism in a simple, minimalist stroke. A closed Enso represents perfection, the universe, and enlightenment. An open Enso represents impermanence, imperfection, and the efforts required to reach enlightenment. But the Enso can also mean other things. The white space within the circle can indicate emptiness, but it can also mean that it contains all it needs within its center. The middle of the circle can represent presence or absence, similar to a glass half full or half empty scenario. On a social level, the Enso can be seen to symbolize harmonious cooperation between one another, acceptance of oneself, or the pursuit for personal development and self-improvement. The Zen Circle can reflect the idea of how one perceives their life and whether it's full or void and empty. It shows the mindset of the individual and their satisfaction with where they are at in their life's journey. The Enso represents birth, death, and rebirth, and the harmonious relationship and balance between all things. Spiritually, the Enso circle is considered a mirror of the moon and therefore a symbol suggesting enlightenment. In Buddhism, the moon is a symbol for the doctrines and the teachings that led one along the path to enlightenment, which is why you will sometimes find the Enso referred to as the Circle of Enlightenment. In meditation, the Enso indicates the perfect meditative state where the mind is detached from the world and connects with the infinite. Other interpretations of the Enso see it as a symbol of strength, the cosmos, and the duality of dependence and independence. It can be taken to represent single-mindedness, as a person who paints the Enso does so with focus and determination, while accepting the final result as is. Drawing an Enso is a symbolic gesture that provides a sense of calm and relaxation. It's satisfying to create an Enso, and it tends to rejuvenate one's mind. While it looks easy, it can also be quite complex to paint. The two things to remember when brushing an Enso are: 1. The symbol should be painted in a single stroke, and once brushed should not be altered. 2. The symbol should be drawn in one breath with awareness. Begin taking your breath before you start, and while inhaling, brush your Enso. Today, the Enso's influence can be seen in even the unlikeliest of places. For example, the design of the ring-shaped Apple Campus 2 may have been inspired by the Enso, which could reflect Steve Jobs' Buddhist influences. The telecommunications company Lucent Technologies uses a red circle which looks strikingly like the Enso as their logo to reflect the idea of creativity. AMD uses the Enso as a way to market its Zen microchips, as the company claimed that the Enso reflects the creative human spirit. These are just some of the many examples of the Enso in use around the world. Today, the Enso continues to be a sacred symbol of deep meaning born from the beauty and simplicity of Japanese calligraphy. If you enjoyed this video about the Enso symbol, let us know in the comments below. If you'd like to watch similar videos about your favorite symbols, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And don't forget to click the notification button as well so that we can let you know when new videos and updates become available. Thank you for watching.